Hello gamers, in this video, we will recommend some of the scariest 2023 PC horror games in 2023. Horror games usually present a tense atmosphere with various challenges, such as jump scares, monsters, and ghosts. For those of you who still need clarification about looking for a scary horror game, don't worry. We will prepare a list of 7 recommendations for the best PC horror game for 2023, full of spooky scenes to make the hairs stand on end. Instead of being too long, watch this video carefully. Silent Hill 2 Remake. There is a game called Silent Hill 2, which will be released by Konami Digital Entertainment in 2023 on Steam. There is no further information on when this game will be released and how much it will cost, but you can enter it into Wishlish to get information on when it will be released. In the game Silent Hill 2, you will be James Sunderland. One day, James received a letter from his wife, Mary. His wife died 3 years ago due to a chronic illness. The letter said that Mary was waiting for James on Silent Hill. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. In 6th place is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which will be released by Gun Interactive in 2023 on Steam. Unfortunately, there is still no further information about this game, but you can add this game to your wishlist so you can get a notification when this game is released. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a 1974 horror film that was adapted into a game. You will play as one of the characters from the Notorious Slaughter family or as a victim of their cruelty. If you have ever played Dead by Daylight, you must be familiar with this one game. Layers of Fears. For 5th place is the game Layers of Fears, which will be released in 2023 by Bloober Team SA on Steam. If you are interested, you can add it to a wishlist for this game to get more information when it releases. This game will focus on thrilling exploration and gripping stories, plus you can use ray tracing to make the atmosphere even more gripping. This game is a new series from previous games such as Layers of Fear, Inheritance and Layers of Fear 2. Grey Hill Incident. 4th in the recommendation of the best PC horror game for 2023 is Grey Hill Incident, which will be released in 2023 by Refugium Games on Steam. It is not yet known at what price this game will be sold, but you can put it in Wishlish to get information on when it will be released. Grey Hill Incident is a survival horror game set in the early 80s. You will play Ryan Baker. Armed with a baseball bat and some bullets, you must survive the attacks of pale-skin aliens boarding UFOs. Resident Evil 4 Remake. The next sequence is a game called Resident Evil 4 Remake, which will be released on March 24, 2023, by Capcom. This game is slated for release on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X/S. Since many of you must have played this game on PS2, the story is similar. You will be Leon Kennedy, stuck in the forest looking for the missing president's daughter in a Spanish village. That village became the abode of a very cruel killing god. This game will still carry the theme of horror and mystery, the same as the version before Remake. Dead Space Remake. In 2nd place is Dead Space Remake, which will be released on January 27, 2023, by Electronic Arts. After the remake, this game will bring a more horror atmosphere. Game Dead Space Remake is similar to Resident Evil but is set in outer space. You will play Isaac Clarke, who came to Ishimura's ultrasound to find his girlfriend, Nicole. But what you find instead is a ship full of monsters. Bramble, the Mountain King. For first place in the recommendation of the best PC horror game for 2023, there is a game called Bramble, the Mountain King, which will be released on Steam on April 27, 2023. It is not yet known how much this game will be sold for, but you can enter it into Wishlish to get information on when it will be released. It's already been released. The game Bramble, the Mountain King is inspired by Nordic mythology, and if you look at the trailer, this game will be similar to Little Nightmare with a touch of horror. You will be a boy lost in an enchanted forest. Along the way, you'll meet and interact with gnomes, trolls, and other creatures inspired by Nordic folklore. So, you must try to play those 7 best PC horror game recommendations for 2023. If you have other game recommendations, you can immediately write them in the comments column. Thank you for visiting this video. If you like this video, you can share it with your friends.